Believe it, I feel like I haven't been home in years.
Yeah, it does seem like it's been a while.
For as many problems as we had, Europe was like a third honeymoon, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was probably more like that because of all the problems.
Well, I don't mind being involved in anything as long as you're recording.
Really? Well, that's great. I'm about to be a party. You going through the door. Welcome home, speaking of honeymoons. Give me a kiss.
Thank you.
Who said romances?
Hey,
Romance is dead. We're just behind the times.
Nice to see you. How you doing, Rick? Hey.
Judging from all the phone calls I've been getting, I gather you two had a hot time in Paris, huh?
Phone calls from who?
Interpol.
When was that?
Just this morning. Guy was pretty serious about it, too. Why is Interpol calling you? Whatever you guys went through, at least you guys didn't come back bruised and battered, you know?
Not that we didn't try.
Not that we want to discuss it.
I just wish that you would have let us know you were coming and would have planned a celebration or something, you
It
know?
was a spur-of-the-moment decision. We both decided we wanted to get out of there, so we just hopped on the first available flight.
Well, listen, where are the kids? I want to see them.
Upstairs or in the playroom?
Oh, great. I'm just going to go up.
Okay, I'll be up in a second. I want to get in touch with Interpol first.
Well, I hope it isn't bad news, but I'll talk to you about it later.
Yeah. So, did they leave any kind of message?
Well, just that it was really serious and very urgent that you called them the minute you got here.
Okay. Guess there's only one way to get an answer. God knows I got enough questions. Well, thank you very much for checking it out. Yes, sir. I will, thank you. Well, what do you know about that?
I just caught the last bit of that. I mean, your end. What's up?
Well, when we were away, two different guys tried to do us in. One in Paris and one on the Orient Express. Now, I thought there might have been some kind of connection. It turns out that they were both trying to get even with me because I put some crime figure in prison in Florida a few years ago. Anyway, since they've both been caught and they're in jail now, I guess the threat seems to be over.
What do you mean, seems to be over? Seems to be over? You don't know for sure?
Well, I don't have any reason to think otherwise.
Well, that's a real definitive answer for you.
Yeah, I suppose it's the best I can do.
Excuse me for asking this, but weren't you going to get rid of that thing?
Yeah, I was, but I don't know. Eden thinks it brings me luck.
Oh, she does, huh? And what do you think, Dr. Castillo?
I don't know. I just know that right after I got it, I get to go see her again, so can't be all bad.
Hey!
Oh, my gosh, Chipper!
Good to see you,
Hey.
buddy.
Listen, are you guys here to stay for a while, or are you just making a pit stop now?
I don't think we're going to be going anywhere for a long time. It may sound a little corny, but there's no place like home. Right? Yeah.
المعلومات الغير صحيحة التي وصلت إلى البوليس الدولي وأقول لك يا باشا إن كروز كاستيليو غير عنده أي معرفة إن إحنا وراءه وعندما يكون هو نايم في النوم وجرهم يا باشا.
Put however many men you want to on it, I don't care. Just get me results and get it quickly. Hold on, somebody's coming in. Call me back as soon as you hear anything.
Aiden, my darling daughter, how good to see
Hi,
you.
Daddy. Oh, it's good to be here.
God, it's good to have you home. What do you say, stud? When did you get
We
back?
just got back a couple hours ago. We spent a real nice morning with the kids. I thought I'd come say hello while they're down for their naps.
I cannot believe what you have done to this place.
You like it?
I love it. And you did this for Mother?
She gets.
Did it work?
Well, it didn't do any harm.
It's really beautiful, Mr. C.
Thank you.
No, it's just the way it was when we were kids, you know? Used to run up and down that staircase and Mason would stare at me and chase me and... Oh, well, we had some wonderful times back then, didn't we?
Yes, we did. Lots happened since you've been away, you know.
Yeah, I know. I heard about Lionel Lockridge. I was really sorry.
Yeah, it was a shame. Actually, I was kind of sorry myself. The other half that you don't know about is that we're having a memorial service for him, and we're having it here.
Here?
I thought it was the least I could do for Augusta. I mean, she couldn't find a single chapel that wasn't booked.
I'm surprised, but I think it's wonderful of you. Obviously, things really have changed.
Yes, and I'm afraid you don't know all of it. Your suspicions about Derrick Griffin were not unfounded. He's turned out to be far worse than we ever expected he would. And now Frank Pressman is back on the streets, and whoever really killed Cassandra is running around loose, supposedly. What do you remember about Cassie, Princess?
Not a lot. I was wrapped up in my own world back then.
How did Mason get along with her?
Well, I remember Mason and Cassie used to fight a lot, but... Why, is that important?
No, not particularly. I just couldn't remember. My mind is slowly going on me, that's all.
Since when? Daddy, you brought up Derrick and Cassie. Do the two have something to do with one another? Did Derrick have something to do with what happened to Cassie?
Darling, all I'm thinking about is that you were home and you were safe and we should do something to celebrate. That's it.
That's an excellent idea, Mr. C. We should do that.
Daddy, you brought up Derrick Griffin. Now, what did you mean by what you said?
Nothing, honey. I don't want to get into it right now. It's not important.
Daddy, please, you're the one who brought it up. I wish you'd just
Are we
tell
going to
me.
get hung up on the mysterious case of Derrick Griffin again? Haven't we done enough of that?
All right.
All right, all we have to do is round up Kelly and Mason. We can have a party. We can celebrate.
I haven't been so happy in a long time.
Pedal away from the subject of Derrick Griffin, the more obvious it was that there's something going on with them. You know, I tend to find out what it is.
So we can't just give this a rest for a while. We really got to get back into this immediately. I think that's what the thing here.
Well, I never really finished it to my own satisfaction. I'd like to wrap it up with a nice, neat ending.
In other words, always obsessive-compulsive once you've been a newswoman, right? You know, in life, things don't always have such a nice, neat ending.
I am not being obsessive-compulsive. I'm being persistent.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Maybe I could call Kelly and see what's going on with her. Maybe that might be a good idea.
Eden, would you mind, please? I asked you not to do this now, please.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I don't know. It's just that we've been away for a long time. It seems like it'd be nice to settle in here for a little while before we jump back into business as usual and we just try to prolong the feeling we had in Europe for a little while, maybe. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't give a damn about Derrick Griffin or what he's up to. And I'd love it if I thought it wasn't the most important thing in the world to you right now, either.
Well, you're right. Sometimes I do have a one-track mind. But right now it is on a different track. So why don't we go upstairs and finish this conversation? What do you say?
As far as I'm concerned, it's already finished.
Okay.
Now, about this other track.